Welcome to Wealth Creation Investing. My name is Forex Joe, and in this training session we're going to be talking about support and resistance. We're going to revisit the numbers don't lie. Each and every time that we do video training, I like to show everyone, because it becomes seared in your mind, the gears. Well, the gears are linked to multiple time frame analysis given in the Forex markets. As you take a look, we go all the way up here to a 15-minute chart that has to rotate and do all the work to rotate into a 30, 1 hour, 4 hour. Then it slows down as we get to the daily, weekly, and monthly chart. Well, I don't like to get too excited, so we take a look at all trading styles. We teach all trading styles, but I am a swing position trader. So everything that I do starts with the 24-hour daily chart. I look at the 24-hour previous at 5 o'clock Eastern New York time each and every day before I put out the trade plan alerts. And I'm going left to right. I'm looking for matchups in the daily, weekly, and monthly charts for 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 3 channels to give opportunities to get in and have 100 a pip movements. And once the markets allow me that opportunity, we are in as a trend player. So I want to share this with you and get this embedded in your mind. As you continue your journey in the Forex markets, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have light bulb moments. I've been doing this for 12 years now, and I continue to have light bulb moments. It throws us curveballs, there's aberrations, things happen in the Forex markets, but here is a 100% absolute. When a currency pair starts weakening because of what's happening around the world today, and you are in the Forex markets, you are able to move your currency dollars. If you have US dollars, maybe into the euro, you're able to move them out of the euro into another currency pair like the Aussie dollar that might be strengthening. This gives you a huge advantage when currency pairs are weakening and you want to get out of those currency pairs and be able to participate using other types of denominations around the world. And trust me, folks, with what's getting ready to happen here in the upcoming months and years, that gives you an opportunity to take full responsibility and total control of your bankroll. Now, as I put up this disclaimer, if you need to stop and read this disclaimer, please do before continuing. We have this all over our website. Let's talk a little bit about support and resistance. Each trade that you execute is a distinct but separate entity. In fact, I like to say that each currency pair, the 22 that we cover, is a distinct but separate entity, because each currency pair has its own personality, and each person that is trading has their own personality. So when you take a look at any currency pair, the key to identify is 2 elements. Is the currency pair that you've selected trending, which is a directional trade, or is it oscillating, trading within a specific channel? And exactly what channel is it oscillating in? Now, as we showed you the gears in our previous slide, is that a 15-minute chart? Could that be a 4-hour chart? It could be a weekly chart. Depending on where it's oscillating or trending and what trading style that you're using and what you're wanting to accomplish, you must use different rules of engagement. This is what makes the Forex market so unique. Number 2, where is the currency pair in the overall longer-term cycle? Is it in the beginning, the middle, or the end? Is it at the top of the channel? Is it at the bottom of the channel? Or is it in the middle of the channel? Now, this is not that difficult. Anybody that has passion and wants to learn and understands basic numbers from 7th, 8th, and 9th grade math can participate in the Forex markets. Too many times people come in with unrealistic expectations. They want, because they failed in some areas of their life, think that it's easy. It's not easy, but it gives you an opportunity to prosper. Of all the indicators in technical trading, none are more fundamental and widely used in support and resistance. Now, what I've accomplished is being able to use reoccurring numbers that happen in the Forex markets. These reoccurring numbers, or probability factors, give traders worldwide, whether novice or expert, an opportunity to determine and evaluate the further direction of currency pairs based upon the concept of support and resistance, and using my proprietary bias and key numbers in 2 out of 3, 3 out of 3 channel areas. If you understand these concepts and the effect on a trade, It will allow you to become profitable, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, understanding support and resistance areas strengthens the predetermined entries and exit strategies, and that's where most everyone has difficulties. Support and resistance never tells us everything needed to trade successfully every time. They are merely price range guidelines. But here's the missing link. These price range guidelines always come back to break out of these channels. But what happens is sometimes the pairs slow down, they get within a certain area, and then people get confused because they are inexperienced, they don't understand the full concepts of trading, and they execute trades. They'll have 2 or 3 losses in a row, and they'll spend quality time worrying about the losses instead of learning about support and resistance and what to do using the proprietary numbers that I've created. So once again, support and resistance guidelines are important tools to use in your daily quest for more pip profits. Always be aware of the support and resistance areas and use them often and wisely, no matter what trading style or time frame that you're trading, ladies and gentlemen. Now, one of 2 things can happen when a currency pair approaches a support and resistance level. It's a real simple concept. The currency pair can reverse direction. It's like a ball bouncing off the floor. Think of a basketball. A currency pair that hits its support can bounce up, and at a strong resistance area, it can bounce off the ceiling. These bounces sometimes provide 100+ pips or more. Number 2, that the currency pair can break through a support or resistance level. This is known as a breakout. Now, this breakout above resistance is seen as a bullish signal, and when it goes below a support, it's a bearish signal. These breakouts sometimes provide 100 pips or more, especially if it's around a 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 3 channels. Now, if you're a big lights trader, and a big lights traders are watching the daily, weekly, and monthly charts, you are waiting patiently for these 2 out of 3, 3 out of 3 channels for huge pip movements. Most of the times, these movements are off of bounces or breakouts of key support or resistance levels, along with my proprietary 2 out of 3, 3 out of 3 bias and key numbers. If you follow the process and you give it quality of attention participation, you will be successful. You can keep it simple. But if you keep it simple, you must be persistent. It must be given the respect that it deserves, because you're going to learn a vocation for life, folks. And if you want to learn a vocation for life, you need to put forth the effort. You see, every day I drill down the daily, weekly, and monthly charts. I start off with a preliminary set of currency pairs that I trade often. Then I give this analysis in my trade plan alerts each night. I'm searching for the best ones that fit my trading plan. Once located, I drill down these highlighted currencies' highs and lows of various sessions. I look at the short-term daily, mid-term weekly, and long-term monthly charts several times on a daily basis to gain experience, as you should if you want to become a full-time trader. Those of you that don't have enough time, just follow the trade alerts. You're drilling down charts, investigating trends, embedded trends, oscillations, and movements to ensure you have a clear understanding of what's going on within a specific currency pair that you're stocking. You see, support and resistance are huge in trading longer term for management of entries and exits. That's what it's all about. How many positive pips can you generate? Well, folks, if pairs are consolidating and they've been retracing within channels, you're going to use the smaller numbers or smaller time frames for safe entries, exits. But if you're choosing a big light strategy, you need to address the importance of support and resistance for a predetermined entry and exit. And if you don't know that, we teach you and we give it to you in advance. Before I ever pushed a button to complete a trade, I have my stop loss, my entry point, my expected profit taking exit in place. Each trade has a different amount of expectation for pips. Never ever keep the same stop loss over a period of time for every trade. Now, many times support and resistance levels will help me predetermine where the currency pairs will have difficulty penetrating or continuing onward. So in using support and resistance along with my probability factor mathematical and statistical analysis concepts, it has proven to withstand the test of time. I have trademarked it. It's the Big Lights strategy versus Big Lights traders for those of you that want to learn how to trade or trade oscillators in huge channels using the daily, weekly, and monthly charts. If this is a goal, we'd love to have you as a client for wealth creation investing. If you're just learning the Forex markets and you want to participate as a scalper or day trader, we encourage you to also join because we have the tools in advance that gives you an opportunity. I've been doing this for 12 years. The markets have only been open since 1998 to retail customers. Don't hesitate. Don't procrastinate. Make sure you take a look at what we have to offer. And if you're a current client, make sure you give the Forex markets a quality of attention participation. I want to thank you for taking time to attend this video webinar. My name is Forex Joe. Make sure that you visit our blog here on Wealth Creation Investing and take a look at all the training videos that we've had in the past. Till next time, may all the pips be with you. Godspeed.